Good morning and welcome to episode 22 of The Daily Light. Today I want to speak to you about grace, and to do so I want to get a little bit personal about me and my personality. Growing up, I always felt like I didn't fit in. I felt like nobody liked me. I felt really insecure. I was in a social setting. I was always that person that would go to the corner of the room because I just felt like I didn't have anything to say to anybody. And more than that, I felt like nobody really wanted to listen to anything that I had to say. It goes back to being an introvert and, always being stuck in my own head instead of just putting myself out there. But as I grew older, I realized that my self-esteem wasn't based on what I thought other people thought about me. It was based on God and what God thinks about me. So instead of focusing on, oh, nobody likes me, no one wants to hear anything I have to say, I started to focus on, you know what? God loves me and God has given me his strength and I am powerful in him. So, with that being said, today I want to speak to you about grace and what God has to say about it, specifically in St. Paul's second letter to the Corinthians. In it, Paul talks about a struggle that he was having and how he prayed to God to take that away, but instead, Jesus said to him, "My grace is enough for you. My great strength is revealed in weakness." So here's the deal. We're all weak. Because of sin, we're all born with these imperfections, these insecurities, these things that make us flawed. And that's one of my biggest flaws, my insecurity. But like I said, I have had to change my mindset. So whenever I feel weak, whenever I feel like, what does anything matter? Like I don't have anything to contribute. Instead, I focus on like, no, that's not true. That's a lie from the enemy to steer me away from my purpose. So instead, I focus on this, on Jesus' strength, because I don't have anything special. Anything special that I have is because God has given it to me. And that's called grace in my life. God's grace for me in my life, that he helps me overcome when I can't do it on my own. He gives me his strength when I feel weak, so that then when other people see that, they know it's God in me. And everything that God gives us is so that we can give to others. So everything that we overcome in life, every weakness that we have, every fault, God strengthens us there so that we can do more for others. So I want you today to look at your life. Where are you weak? Where are you faltering? And ask God for his grace there so that he can make you strong. Nobody is born strong on their own. Nobody is perfect and secure in themselves at all time. The great things that any of us achieve are not from ourselves. It's God. It's God's grace. It's God's gift. It's God's love in our lives so that we can be an inspiration to others. Remember that. Hold on to that so that when you are weak, you know who makes you strong. Have a blessed day.